Okay, hey guys, so I've decided to go ahead and just ask some questions. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna brand this little business theme that I came up with into this bench. So one of the main issues for me whenever I started pouring epoxy, working with epoxy, sanding with epoxy, correcting epoxy uncures or mistakes, is I would break out tremendously only during the times that I was sanding epoxy that hadn't cured all the way. And it was horrible. I mean, it would start in between my fingers and it would just climb up. And when I read more about it, it was really, you gain a sensitivity to epoxy, whereas most chemicals, you might get an immunity. Like if we subject ourselves to a certain type of allergen, our body can, in small doses, our body can sometimes get immune to that. That's what immunizations are for, actually. So, but epoxy and some other chemicals work the opposite way, I learned. And so as soon as, whereas at first when I would mess with epoxy, my skin really wasn't aware of what that was and what it was going to do and how much fear to have, or So at first I wouldn't break out that bad, but as each day progressed, it would get worse and worse, almost like I was more sensitive each and every day. And essentially that is exactly what's happening. Your skin, your body is going, whoa, last time she did this, we did not like it. We didn't like it. So I can smell it, and I know she's gonna be pouring epoxy. I know she's gonna be sanding epoxy. So you'll start breaking out even just being around the fumes of epoxy, not even sanding it. Like that is how sensitive your body can get to it, and it can cause scarring. It can cause. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not gonna go over the long laundry list of things, but I can just tell you what I went through, and it was hell. It was hell. I tried everything, every itch cream that you could imagine. I tried. Everything, prescription strength ointments from the doctor and things like that, nothing worked. But let me tell you what did work. And I got this advice from my friend Dorian, who used to work at a garage floor, like where they poured the epoxy flooring. And he said that the employees would douse themselves, do a rub down of this de-alcohol. I'm gonna go grab it real quick. And I'm certain that like 90% of you know about this. I did not know. I even used paint thinner to try to, is that dumb? That's dumb, right? That's a chick for you, that's a woman for you. But anyway, this, that's mineral spirits, that's not de-alcohol. This is de-alcohol, I keep it right here. It's fuel, but if you see denatured alcohol, that's what you're gonna buy. It's clean, odorless, smokeless, marine stoves, alcohol burning appliances. This stuff, every time that I'm sanding now, I take a paper towel like this. I just take a shop towel and I have it in a spray bottle actually. And I just spray down this towel like so, just get it a little bit wet, and I just wipe my arms down. Because I'm in Texas, it's like 105, but with the heat index, it's probably like 140. No, but so I'm not gonna be wearing long sleeves. I'm not gonna be wearing, I will wear a mask or whatever, but I'm not gonna be wearing, like I'm in shorts, right? So, but I just douse it down just a little bit and just do a wipe down before right after I get done sanding. I kind of dust myself off with it. If I'm wearing shorts, I go down my legs, I'll go on my neck, behind my ears, I've even just did a sweet brush over my face because this stuff, I have not had a breakout since the time I started rubbing my body down with this denatured alcohol. So thank you, Dorian, love ya. So yeah, that's what works for me. And I'm certain that it works for quite a few because, like I said, I was referred to this stuff. So, and it's not bad. It's really fairly cheap. Get it at Lowe's, whatever. I think this one is a clean strip. So yeah, if anybody has any other ideas for getting the either just the dust off of their body. I mean, what works for you. I also purchased this from Amazon, and it's resin remover, and it's sort of like an exfoliation. It says hand cleaner for uncured epoxy, resin, glue, paint, and hard to remove substances. So it's a strong cleanser, but it's very exfoliated. So it feels real seedy when you're rubbing your hands with it. So I usually do my hands with this first. And if you can see, let's see, I don't know if you can see how it balls up. I don't know. I'm not good at this video stuff. I mean, I can get better, but I'm not good at it. Anyway, so this stuff will ball up like it's exfoliating, and it will just roll the epoxy right off with all the little, see, it'll just roll it right off. And then whenever I'm done with that, take my alcohol shop towel and I just get it all off, because it can be kind of sticky, but it does get the resin off. And it's specifically for uncured, because uncured is the sticky stuff that just grips you. I mean, it grips everything. That shit grips everything. So, yeah, any ideas on that? So I think I'm gonna get a lot. Okay, I'm gonna be the one showing you guys the things that I do, provided I have people that want to see it. But I'm gonna be asking y'all for y'all's advice, because I'm certain that people have been doing this a lot longer than me. I mean, I was doing small projects for like 1 to 3 years. Very small. I'm bored. I'm gonna try this. Didn't know a damn thing about it. Yeah, so thanks for all the future advice you're gonna give me. All right, so I'm just gonna brand this. I came up with this name, Grain and Glass, because there's two things that that are like the heart of what I do. Like, it's the wood, the grain, and the glass. If I have a nice project, I'm like, that's glass. I'm trying to get that to catch on. So, and glass to me, you know, if it's glass, it means it's awesome. It's good work. You know what I mean? It's clear. It's good work. It's so yeah, grain and glass. That's kind of what I'm doing. So, so I'm gonna burn that in here. I've got these little brands right here. This little branding iron, and it's just got like a 3/8 little nut on it, each letter. See, and then on the opposite side, so you just kind of roll that on there. And of course, you know, the tighter you get the two nuts together is gonna be, tighter you get those together, the quicker it's gonna burn, the better it's gonna burn, deeper it's gonna burn, because I'm gonna be torching it. So yeah, grain and glass, and we'll see how far it goes. I don't know, but I love doing it. So even if this doesn't become a regular for me, like a normal thing, then I'm still gonna do it, because it's fun and it gets my creative juices flowing. And I've got my accounting degree, so I never would have imagined me doing this or trying to build mini choppers or anything like that. So just, you know, I'll be 48 this month, and I just want to do what I want to do. So, but all right, I'll get to burning this, but thanks for chatting. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.